goals and blaze a new path. He missed this season while rehabbing from his Achilles tear, but there are no complaints from the fans or his new teammates. A player of KD's caliber, it's worth the wait. Kevin?
A momentous decision, DA. Thank you. Well, we have two teams tonight, Steve, that love to take their time working it up court. When you played, which were the best teams at grinding it out in slower games?
You know, I think the Chicago Bulls, that triangle offense, I mean, they ran on fast break on their defense, but on the offensive end, they wanted to wear you down with that triangle offense. And the teams that had dominant post players, they would get it down to them, make you double team, the ball would move around. And that was pretty much Shaq teams and Akeem Olajuwon teams, guys who had dominant centers.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is out there with Jones. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson, and it's Nunn in at the 1. And looking at the Nets, Vance Thomas out there with Jared Allen. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Chiozza in at the point guard. Shot clock at 2. Allen's shot is off. And here are the Heat now. Last time they met was in Miami.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Having that spark off the bench really helped them the last time these two teams battled. We'll see if it'll be there for them again.
Down low. Here's Thomas. A slam dunk by Thomas.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
It's LeVert on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. Fades and shoots. And Jones pulls it down.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Robinson passes to Nunn. Outside Butler. And it's sent back by Allen. Harris outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Chiozza. 11 points for him in that last game against Golden State.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Passes it to Nunn. High arcing shot. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Nunn's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Pass to LeVert. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's LeVert. He's coming off a 22-point game against Golden State.
I mean, he closed the gap on that play with his speed. Jimmy Butler on defense is a treat to watch.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season. Gets out in the country and puts in that work.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. it gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And you look at Jimmy Butler. Goes about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
They need this one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Well, Steve, a great time of the year. A number of teams battling for playoff position. Is home court advantage as important as it used to be, Steve?
Yeah, I think it is. I still think it comes down, if it's a game 7, which we all want to see, you want it at home. You want to sleep in your bed. You want to be on your court. And I think it gives you advantage always.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Adebayo. And Allen drops them both. The Heat leading by 5. Outside Robinson. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
LeVert the pass to Thomas. Over Olynyk. Thomas no good. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Nunn. His last outing, he had 18 points. Back to Butler. Over Harris. Jones kicks to Olynyk. Butler deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Count it. Good.
Jimmy Butler, great feel for the mid-range game, and it's where his jumper's most accurate.
Here's Chioza. LeVert with a wide open look. And the 3 ball is good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Nunn passes to Robinson. Thomas against Butler. Over Thomas. Trying to get open is Robinson. Butler no good.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Chioza passes to LeVert. From deep three-point range, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
For Miami, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. There's the pass to Robinson. Pass to Olynyk. He kicks it to Butler. Back to Olynyk. 3-pointer. That one's not going to go. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Chioza. Passes it to Harris. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick or the lay-in.
Nunn passes to Jones. LeVert against Robinson. Outside Butler. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Chioza. Harris outside. Lets it go with a 3. And the Nets another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
None. That's good. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Chioza. Dishes to Harris. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
He lobs it up, and Jones slams it in.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Pass to Chioza. At the elbow, it's Allen. And there's the pass to Chioza. 6 on the shot clock. The shot from the low post is good. And the Nets lead by 1. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
Pass to Harris. High post shot. Allen trying to break free. Miami grabs the miss. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Off target from outside. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. LeVert against Robinson. LeVert the pass to Chioza. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's Brooklyn scoring again. You talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Butler against Harris. Butler attacking. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jared Allen.
The quickness of Jimmy Butler is the reason why he got that bucket.
The Heat have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
First free throw is good. Coaches talk about young players needing to experience the playoffs to understand that level. Smitty, why is that so hard to simulate without going through it?
Kevin, reasons why is in the playoffs, everything is taken to another level. Also, you're seeing this team night in and night out. They know your plays. You know their plays. It comes down to just execution, and you can't have careless turnovers or those brain freezes you have in the regular season.
Here's Chioza. It's LeVert on the wing, guarded by Robinson. LeVert kicks to Thomas, passes it to Chioza. On the high post. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Look at the Heat, advantage in 1 series. And, of course, the Brooklyn Nets. They're 7th best in the conference.
And right now for Miami, they've moved toward the postseason with one of the best records in the league. Safe to say, this is not where most people thought they'd be at this stage of the year.
Yeah, here they are. And at this point, you've got to think they're set up to make a serious run in the postseason.
On the wing, Harris. Here's Allen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Attack mode and get to the line.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. And the second free throw, good. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to the Warriors. They get a hand on it. Leonard looking around. Three-pointer, Crowder. It's hauled in by Harris. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
For Brooklyn, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 2. Kicks to Robinson. Butler against Harris. Butler, no good. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 47% from the field to start things off. LeVert makes it off the glass. LeVert's got 8 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Dragic the pass to Crowder. LeVert against Robinson. He kicks to Butler. Rebound, Brooklyn. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Chioza passes to Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
The Heat trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Butler up top, guarded by Harris. Butler missing again.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Pass to Chioza. With some arc. Dragic with some nice D. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. You learn about Jimmy Butler. Difficult journey to where he is now. But one thing always got him through.
Basketball. That's that. It always took my mind off everything. It always made me smile. I had no cares in the world when I was shooting.
Boy, you hear that so often, don't you, Greg? Between those lines can be an escape from the outside world.
And in the end, Butler's obsession became his escape. Maybe why he remains so devoted to the game.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Karis LeVert. Harris is out there with Caruch. Then there's Allen. And it's Johnson in at the point. Rockets the pass to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Shoots over LeVert. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Nets leading by 4. It's LeVert on the wing. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. LeVert's got 11.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
It's Crowder on the wing. Now the pass to Adebayo. Sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Adebayo's got his first points of the game.
And a tall player with that kind of speed is a rare commodity.
And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Dragic kicks to Crowder. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 7. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Dragic. And the basket by Johnson.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Dragic. Guarded close. Johnson down low. He's against Crowder. Offensive rebound. Out to Harris. Pass to Caruch. Let's keep it alive. Goes up again, and it's laid up and in by Harris. Harris has got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Nets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Caruch. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Outside Dragic. The Heat need to get a shot off. And that one drops. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
Now here's LeVert. He's tightly guarded. Allen, that's good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Here's a...
He went
That was nice. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Pass to LeVert. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Adebayo throws it down.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Johnson surveying the floor. LeVert with it. He's got 13. From downtown, Miami grabs grabs the miss. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Here's Dragic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, when you watch Goran Dragic play, you can tell the precision that he has with his movement and footwork. But as pretty as his game is, he has a bit of edge to him. Very fiery player.
No good on that. And Smitty, as you alluded to with Dragic, he's gotten in more confrontations than you would think.
He's a scrapper and does whatever it takes to win. Reminds me of a little bit of John Stockton with that mentality. But that's exactly the kind of mindset you want from your lead guard.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, he was a champion in Italy. We see what Dragic has done in the NBA. He's had a solid career, and he's still evolving.
Johnson with it. Now guarded by Dragic. And there's the pass to LeVert. Kicks it out to Johnson. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 4 assists now tonight.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Hero passes to Dragic. Over Johnson. Miami no good on that time either.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to LeVert. Passes it to Caruch. In the corner, it's Harris. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off the mark. And the Heat going the other way now.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Adebayo against LeVert. Shoots from the right block. And Adebayo with the nice bucket inside. Adebayo's got 10 points.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. When it comes to just the love for the game, Smitty, does every NBA player have to have that, or is it possible to not love the game, embrace the game, and work through it in that way?
You know, I think 90% of the guys have a love for the game. I think there's some guys that just don't love it, but they play it. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it doesn't, I guess, spill over to the guys that love it. There's some plays, I played with some players, after they left the gym, they didn't think about a game, of watching the game, playing the game. But when they're on the court, they gave 110% effort. There's some guys that just love it, and there's some guys that just like it.
But I know you, and you did. You loved the game.
I still love it, Kevin. Still love it.
I know you do. I know you do. Luwawu is checked in for Brooklyn. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Heat.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Jared Allen. 3rd in field goal percentage, 14th in blocks. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And it's a strong accomplishment. 3rd best in field goal percentage. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why his coaches love him.
I love how Jimmy Butler let the play develop, how he's learned to trust his vision.
Pass to Luwawu. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. And Adebayo throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Luwawu. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State, and it's blocked. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jammed by Butler.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
Dragic against Johnson. The pass to LeVert. Shot on the wing, and the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Chioza's checked in, and Miami with a change here too. Nunn's checked in. The Heat trail by 6. He dishes it to Iguodala. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Chioza. Harris outside. And the Nets miss again.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Well, their pass to Nunn. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And now a quick rundown of the leading free throw shooters at small forward this year. It's a pretty sure thing whenever one of them gets to the line. 5th, Jimmy Butler.
And there are some smooth strokes among that group, guys. I mean, just effortless perfection when they are at the stripe.
They might not all have the same technique, but they all have the same results.
Allen up top. LeVert against Iguodala. Iguodala with the steal. And here we go. It's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Lock up D from Iggy, keeping his hands active there.
Brooklyn's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's Chioza. Pass to LeVert to end the cold streak. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason.
First one falls for him. So, Smitty, if we take James Harden out of the equation, who has the best step-back jumper in the NBA right now?
You know, there's a few guys. Damian Lillard has an unbelievable step back. Steph Curry, Bradley Beal creates a lot of space on his step back jumper.
Thomas checked in for the Nets, and it's tied up with that one.
From the 30th pick in the draft to perennial all-star, Jimmy Butler has come a long way in a short period of time.
Passes to Llewellyn. Here's Chioza. Lets a floater go. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Butler, and they take the lead. Butler's got 8 here in the quarter.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors. Temple is checked in for Levert. And here's Chiozza. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Thomas. Clock at 6. Allen trying to break free. Thomas, good. Thomas got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Here's Nunn. 9 points in the game so far. The pass to Adebayo. Excellent D there from Allen. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to Chiozza. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Iguodala, and the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Gotta love the tenacity from Iggy there. Always love seeing him ram it through.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Butler. He's getting around 20 points per, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
Passes it to Silva. Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. Add another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%. Nets trail by 4. Here's Chiozza. Pass to Llewellyn. 27 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Chiozza. Connects from three-point range. Chiozza's got 7 points. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now here's Butler. D right on him. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Heat. They lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 1. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, I thought their turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy. And then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of deep. Coming out of the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. They've got Adebayo. Jones is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson, and it's none in at the 1 spot. The Heat have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Brooklyn's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Harris kicks to Allen. Here's Chioza. The Nets need to get a shot off here. On the wing. And the shot is long. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Outside for Robinson. Bangs home the trifecta. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Inside. And it's LeVert missing. The Heat leading by 5. Butler from outside. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 4 assists now tonight. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. LeVert the pass to Allen. 5 on the clock. Off the run. Here's the pass to Chioza. Pass to Thomas. Second chance effort. He lays it in. Thomas got 8 points.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Nunn passes to Butler. Here's Nunn. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Chioza scanning the floor. Passes it to Thomas. Now here's Allen, defended by Jones. LeVert against Robinson. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Butler on the wing. The shot from 20 feet away. It's hauled in by Thomas. Nets trail by 6. Pass to Chioza. Now LeVert. To the inside. Allen. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Butler goes in. It's good. Butler's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
Those 220 pounds came in handy. Jimmy Butler using his big body and muscling those tough shots.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Harris outside. Launches it. And the Nets miss again.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by Allen. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Chioza, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
The Nets shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Over to the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Thomas got 10 points.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Nunn passes to Jones. Outside Robinson. And it's sent back by Allen. But they'll get another chance. Here's Jones. No good on that one. Great D that time from Thomas. Nets trail by 6. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
And the first one drops. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. He's perfect from the line this time. Miami leading by 4. And here's Dragic. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. True on the 14-footer.
Well, we know Goran Dragic is very crafty. He can get his shot off in that mid-range area.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
LeVert from outside. Cans it from downtown. LeVert's got 16.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Dragic. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Now you look at the career of Dragic. Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now Johnson. He has 5. Allen surveying the D. 5 to shoot. Johnson, the pass to Thomas. LeVert inside the line. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. LeVert's got 7 now in this quarter.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Kicks it to Dragic. Over Thomas. Here's Adebayo. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Jared Allen.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
One shot.
Free throw good. Adebayo. Nets trail by 4. Johnson outside. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Dragic kicks to Olynyk. Second chance shot. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Johnson against Dragic. And the pass to LeVert. A miss that time would have put him up. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Now here's Dragic. He's got 5. Over Thomas. No good from Dragic. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Harris finds Johnson. And here's LeVert. Back to Johnson. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Olynyk. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harris outside. Down low, and it's Allen with the jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 15 rebounds.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Dragic with a wide open look. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Dragic has got 7 points in the game.
Goran Dragic is a guy used to having the ball in his hand. This time, he finishes on the catch and shoot.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Miami making a change here. Iguodala's checked in.
You're looking now at the numbers for LeVert. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging about 23 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds.
To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Allen's shot is off. The Heat with the lead. To the paint, here's Iguodala, and Andre Iguodala with the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Passes to Thomas. Allen left side. Harris outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Miami grabs the miss. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Adebayo throws it down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Johnson. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And the shot is good. And now an 8-point Heat lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Johnson finds Thomas. Good on the bucket. Thomas got 14.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Hero. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's LeVert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Goran Dragic. The Nets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And the free throw drops for LeVert. The Nets making a switch here. Temple's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Jay Crowder's checked in for Olynyk. So he gets them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Johnson against Dragic. The dish to Iguodala. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Here's Hero. LeVert defending. Brooklyn with the rebound. Thomas got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Uncovered. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from LeVert.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Dragic against Johnson. No good from Dragic. Brooklyn's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. LeVert, he nails it, and we're tied up. LeVert's got 26.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Dragic with it. From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Garrett Temple. Allen is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Chiozza in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Temple, the pass to Allen. Over Butler. Allen's shot is off. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Here's none. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Chiozza to take the lead, and it's good on the way up. And the Nets lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And it goes down 2 points.
Vital basket there. This is just the time, and really just the situation, when he looks to take over.
The pass to Luau. From past the arc. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. Pass to Butler. And he makes that one. Butler's got 28 points for the game.
Jimmy's thirsty tonight. You can tell he wants the ball every time down the floor.
Passes it to LeVert. Here's Chiosa. Pass to Temple. To the middle. Here's Luau. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
None passes to Iguodala. Dishes it to Butler. None, that's good.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Nets trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Allen finds LeVert. It's a floater. Another shot. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. And another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. A different look for Miami. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Robinson is subbed in for Andre Iguodala. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
None passes to Robinson. He kicks it to Butler. Fires from 14. Hits the front of the rim and out. Nets trail by 3. Here's Temple. Here's LeVert. It goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Friday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Butler from outside. That shot no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Chiosa. Here's the floater. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Odion's Kurucs. He's checked in for LeVert. The Heat leading by 3. Here's Nunn. Charity stripe shot. Rebounded by Temple. Brooklyn's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And the basket by Kurucs.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Outside Robinson, three-pointer, Butler. Karuch grabs the board. And for the Nets, they're shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Luwawu Cabarrot kicks to Temple. Here's Chioza. Luwawu, the pass to Chioza. Shot clock at 5. Floats one. Good work defensively by Jones.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Chioza passes to Karuch. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And he knocks down the first one. Harris is checked in for the Nets. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Good on both. Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Nunn passes to Butler. He gets that one. Butler's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
There's the pass to Karuch. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Pass to Chioza. Good D by Jones.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And here's Chioza. He'll bring it up for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. And here is Harris. He sinks the 11-footer. Now Robinson. He dishes it to Butler. Here's Nunn, a 15-footer. He can't get that one to fall. Temple the pass to Chioza. Let's keep it alive.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
6 to shoot. They get it again. Karuch. And finally they hit one.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Flat out effort play right there. The kind that can be the difference between a win and a loss.
Here's Nunn. The teardrop falls in. Nunn's got 19 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Timeout called the Nets. present our Jordan Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Lance Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Tyler Johnson comes in for Garrett Temple. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Butler from outside. It's good from long range. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
Jimmy Butler, not a pure long-range shooter, but good enough to keep defenses honest.
Chioza passes to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities. This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Butler against Harris. Here's Chioza. That's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Johnson. Nunn passes to Adebayo. Fader on the way. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's Chioza. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Chioza's got 6 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Kicks to Butler. And he uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got 41.
Love the attitude of Butler, just taking to the defense head on and nailing the shot despite the whack.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Fourth quarter is 3 seconds.
Here's Chioza. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Nets trail by 9. Now here is Harris. Down low. Here's Thomas. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Nunn. There's 1:26 left in the game. Back to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. And they double up Butler. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Harris against Butler. Harris with it. Allen outside. Pass to Johnson. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Butler. And here's Miami. Here's Nunn. Outside Butler. And they double up Butler. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Harris, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Trying to get something going. They get the rebound.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Nunn. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, you have become a star in this league, big part of the team. Have those expectations put more pressure on you individually?
No pressure. I think I'm gonna do what I do each and every night. I'm not gonna play well every night, but I just gotta focus on me, this team. Can't worry about the outside influences.
A real leader, Jimmy. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.